As Barack Obama staggered over the finish line last week, battered and bruised, his party in tatters, the universal question was, how could he possibly come back, possibly keep disaffected Democrats from flocking to John McCain? As tonight's new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll shows in our third story, mission accomplished. Not only does Obama have a lead outside the margin of error of the poll, he already leads McCain among some of the key groups the media has said he is going to struggle with. Overall, the poll conducted Friday to Monday, bookending Hillary Clinton's concession, found Obama leading McCain nationally 47% to 41%. But look at the interior numbers, 41 to 36 among independents, the group McCain says he needs to win. And those blue-collar workers so skeptical about Obama? They're going for him 47 to 42. Catholics back Obama, 47-40 over McCain. Women, the majority of the country. The group supposedly considered a switch from Clinton to McCain, telling pollsters before Clinton's presidential ambitions had even gotten cold, that they prefer Obama over McCain by a margin of 52 to 33. Those swing vote Latinos so assiduously courted by the GOP, by Senator McCain's moderated stance on immigration, who would not vote for an African American. 62 to 28 for Obama. Let's bring in MSNBC political analyst Eugene Robinson, also associate editor and columnist at The Washington Post. Gene, thanks for your time tonight.
Good to be here, Keith.
Polls are usually not startling, as evidenced by that overly dramatic read. I think this one is. And there's a smorgasbord of these interior numbers to choose from. Which one grabs you?
The one that initially jumped out at me was 62 to 28, the number for Hispanic voters, because I remember everyone sitting around and saying, "Oh, you know, woe is Barack." Basically, he has this huge problem with Latino voters. There's no way he's ever going to get them back. They were going for Clinton. They're going to go for McCain. How is he going to win without him? Well, it turns out he doesn't need to, as he has a landslide margin among Latino voters. There's one other number in the poll that actually isn't one of the beauty contest numbers. It's the startling, to me at least, figure that nearly 7 out of 10 voters, 69%, agree with the statement that America is in a state of decline. That is amazing to me for some reason, and it doesn't seem to bode terribly well for the incumbent White House party.
Yeah, but it bodes well for the country if people recognize that. This polling is done in such a way that it's overseen by one Democrat and one Republican, and the Republican involved in this looked at the white women number. Obama 46, McCain 39. He said the Republicans expect to win white men big, and they're leading right now in that, but it's white women who decide the election. And his quote was, "If a Republican wins among white women, we usually win that election." If this is the number, when the wounds over Senator Clinton are so strong and so fresh, what chance does McCain have if those wounds heal or just improve a little bit?
As they almost certainly will. As you know, as you point out, this poll was taken barely hours after the race officially ended. So one assumes they will get even better for Obama. If McCain has to move this number in order to have any chance of winning, what I think this portends is a pretty relentlessly negative campaign. It seems to suggest to me that it's much more difficult for McCain to make the affirmative argument than to make a negative argument against Obama and to somehow try to bring him down, specifically in this instance, make white women voters, think he won't keep the country safe or whatever, but go after him in some way.
Oh, there's another number, 30%. 30% think McCain can win, 54% think Obama can win. But there's another set of data we also did not look at yet here. How would putting Senator Clinton on the ticket affect whether you voted for Obama? 22% say they'd be more likely to vote for him, 21% say less likely, 55% no difference. So does that make Hillary Clinton as vice president a push?
I personally think it probably is. There was another number in the poll in which Democrats were essentially asked, should he put her on the ticket? And a plurality, as I recall, said that he